What's up and welcome to the Sam Dracula channel, a Charlotte Hornets fan channel. My name is Sam, and let's talk about Lamelo Ball and his injury, another ankle injury for Lamelo. This sucks. It really sucks. I'm recording this right after the Hornets lost to the Knicks. There's going to be a lot of that, a lot of bad performances coming in the rest of the way without Lamelo. Okay, the Hornets lost tonight not only because Lamelo was hurt, but because they were extremely inconsistent. Right, gifting away possessions. Right, failing to capitalize on gifted possessions. For instance, second chance opportunities blown. Right, scoring off of turnovers, like the Hornets getting a stop and failing to score off of it. Too many of those. It goes back to the summer, man. Like Mitch Kupchak, I think he's done a lot of good things. I think Kupchak here in Charlotte has been like a B grade. Not perfect, not terrible, but like a solid B. This past offseason, preparing this team for an NBA season has been a failure. We know guys are going to miss time, right? A game here or there, suspension here and there. It's going to happen. But you got to prepare for that. You have to. When you have a guy coming off of 3 serious ankle injuries, your plan cannot be Ish Smith. It cannot be Frank Ntilikina. It can't. It can't. It definitely can't be Terry Rozier playing point guard. And I like Terry a lot. I love Terry Rozier, the basketball player, man. That dude is a competitor. He's a dog. He's a fighter. He can shoot. He can score by himself. Like he can score off the dribble. He can score off the catch. He's an incredible asset that I think every team in the league could use. But he will be played out of position while LaMelo's out. He started tonight at the 1, and it's not there. It's not it. It's not what he does best. And so you're taking a guy who does one thing very well, which is score as a secondary guard, and you're removing him from that. So now we have no one that can do that there. And now he's going to play point guard where he's not that good at it. Why? Because the alternative is Ish Smith and Teo Maladon. How do you do that? How do you go into a season like this? This is why I didn't believe in this team going into this year as far as being a playoff team or a play-in team. Like, I don't see it. I don't see how you get there with the bench. The bench is so light and so inexperienced that there's no pathway. You lose a guy and it's over. And that's what we saw tonight. And I think we're gonna continue to see for a while. I'm gonna show you a tweet real quick. Credit to Spencer Percy on Twitter. Source: Lamelo Ball had a CT scan last night to check the hardware that was placed into his right ankle during surgery in February. MRI followed today, which confirmed the sprain diagnosis, medical ankle sprain. Specifically, he's likely to miss at least 4 weeks. That's a big problem. That's a big problem for a team that's barely holding on. Like James Bouknight came back, right? Like that's not going to fix anything. Nick Smith had a decent garbage time fourth quarter. Maybe he can help and step up during this time. If LaMelo's out for 4 weeks and the roster remains as is, we're going to need a coaching job out of Steve Clifford that, if he pulls this off, keeps this team above 500 during this stretch without LaMelo, right? You don't have to get above 500 as far as the overall season. Just during this stretch without LaMelo, if we can remain at 500, just above, just hold water. Don't lose ground in the Eastern Conference. If Clifford can do that with this roster and this depth that we have, he'll be coach of the year. Here's my vote for coach of the year, if he can pull that off. Because it's going to take a coach of the year type performance to keep this team above water during the stretch. Because it's going to be, Charlotte Hornets fans, strap in. It's going to be a very long season. I thought last season was bad. There's no way it's going to be that bad again. This is not a 27-win team. The Hornets are not that bad. But I don't see it being much better, especially given like just seeing how bad this team can be at times, because they've been very good. They've shown real signs of life, real signs of fight in big games against big opponents. That's some really quality wins on the record. And you see the same team just not show up, make stupid mistakes, or lose focus. Why is Gordon Hayward the only one on the team looking at pick and rolls with Mark Williams? I'm watching the Knicks game, pulling my hair out, wishing someone just runs a pick and roll with the big man, because it works. You would have got Mitchell Robinson in foul trouble. You'd have got his ass off the floor. Same thing with Randall. Make him play defense. Make him foul you. Get to the free throw line. Julius Randle shot more free throws than the entire team. It's pathetic. And I need it. As a fan, I need this team to be better. Not going to happen, but at least do better. Please. And by the way, this is a St. Louis Rams hoodie from when I was a kid. The St. Louis Rams were in a very similar situation the Carolina Panthers are in now. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Ownership that just doesn't get it. I've been through that. I wear that. I don't have a team anymore because of terrible owners. So Panthers fans, my condolences. I've been through it. The Hornets are staying in New York after losing to the Knicks. They got the Nets up next. We'll see how it goes. Hope for the best. But until then, I've been Sam. You've been great. Peace.